do ruffles. This is what ruffles look like. The way ruffles start out actually is with a circle. These are 1.25" ruffles, or maybe 2". And as you can see, yeah, 1 3/4. Alright. So basically how the ruffle starts, it starts with the innermost circle. So the first inner part of the circle is going to have the most volume, and then you can see it starts to die down to nothing. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate that. I usually have a little circle. A little circle, because I only have a little piece of muslin. I'm going to actually use this one. This one's bigger. Alright. So you start with the circle. I usually use a cup, sometimes a bowl, seriously, and a ruler. Right? So I'm just going to do 1 inch. I usually start right there, and then I bring it out. I'm going to do 1 inch ruffles. Literally. And as you can see, as I go, I just follow my circle. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually going to go back and get that little dot right there. Okay? So I follow the circle. It actually ends up creating a spiral. Okay? And I follow it until I can't follow it no more. And you'll see exactly what I mean. And that's why this plastic ruler is going to be your best friend. Even if it is broken like mine. It still works.
The first one you started with?
Nothing. And that's why you start that little tail.
I'm sorry, and what's the length here?
This is 1 inch. You can do it any length you want. This one was 1 3/4", right. But your ruffles can be any length.
1 inch from here.
So I'm going to continue my spiral. And I'm going to literally do it until it kicks me off the muslin. Because you want to maximize your fabric. Okay? And you don't have to go in and true it. As you can see, I'm running out of... This is how you know when you're done. When you reach the end of your fabric. So now you're ready for your scissors. And you're literally playing connect the dots. And of course, you wouldn't do this in pen with real fabric. You would want to use a chalk or invisible marker. And just cut as neatly as you can. You can leave it raw because it technically is on the bias, so it's not going to fray. Or you can use binding, or you can do a baby hem, because you guys love baby hems. So you literally just follow it, and what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a donut. And the donut's very cool. Not even a donut, more like a cinnamon roll. You know how the cinnamon rolls look? That's what you're going to end up with. Okay. Alright, now we're almost there. So, I'm at my little circle, my little munchkin right here. This gets disposed. This little circle, which is horribly cut. But remember what I was saying? How the most inner part of the circle has the most volume. Do you see that?
That's cute.
And then as you get to the middle of the circle, it actually starts to lose volume. And as you get to the end of the circle, it's like... Let me cut this off. Sorry. As you get to the end of the circle, it's like dead. That's the end of the circle. And this is the beginning of the circle. Okay?
That you put closer to the seam?
Right. So you can actually cut your ruffles to be tiered. So if I want it tiered, I would do one here, cut, do another one here, cut, and do another one here. Or I can just bunch them up, because you know I'm a big fan of bunching stuff up, because that's kind of like my signature. So I can put up some here, continue, and just play with that. Like, it's your design, just be creative. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate that. Well, not that, but how to pin it down, because you want to keep it straight. So if you were doing like a tiered effect, we'll take some pins.
How do you get?
So now I'm literally going to pin at the 1/8 mark. Make sure that this is straight. because we want it to be straight. Even though it's curving on us, we want to try to make it as straight as possible. Okay. Try not to make sure that this is flat and it's not pulling. Go for it. You will try to fall down the toilet?
Not.
Oh, that's a dead pen. Sorry. So I'm going to cut that. And this is my first tier. And the way to sew this, you see how I have it at the 1/8 mark? I can actually bring this down too. Maximize everything.
And that's a simple ruffle as opposed to what you just did a random do it.
That's, yeah, like random pleating over there.
Random
But you can do random ruffling too. So if I took the rest of this and I literally just wanted to throw it here, I could, because I necessarily don't have to be so clean with it. I can bunch it up and just tack right here. So it's literally completely up to you. So I'm just going to sew this at the 1/8 mark. And just take my time.
With your pins. Oh, you're taking
I have to take them out, else it's going to jam, and I definitely don't want that. But I definitely want to stay on my line. So I'm matching it with the edge of the rectangle inside. I have to press the foot as fast as I can. Okay, go for it. And there is your ruffle. Do you see that?